Did I ever tell you about my best friend, Mary? I know Chris knows all about Mary.
Yeah, I was starting to get, like she was talking, I was starting to get choked up.
Her birthday's coming up, so it's always a little
You want to know
emotional.
what? I think you and
I've
I
talked about it a lot.
I want to say you and I talked about this. I had my friend Todd pass tragically, and I was grieving pretty publicly, and I think you had reached out to me. I think it's
because
kind of how we
losing,
got connected.
when you lose close friends, I mean, in fact, it's come up in therapy a few times, and my therapist is like, it sounds like she was your soulmate. And I said, 100%, nothing romantic or anything like that. So she had a lot of health problems from when she was a kid, but it never stopped her. She never stopped being this amazing, kind person who would also kick your ass if you with people she loved. She was this beautiful woman who didn't fuck around, but was so kind. And she ended up having a reaction to medicine and had every complication from there and just lived in extreme pain. And then, I mean, she did everything. And because, she had tattoos and dreadlocks, and people judged her like, oh, you're on all these medications. And she's like, not by choice.
Yeah.
And
she was also a diabetic too, right?
Yeah, type 1. She's a juvenile diabetic. And so she had a blood clot. They went in, they did the surgery to remove it. We have this picture, her whole family, plus me. I was always the bonus kid. And they were like, look, we're going to keep her in a medically induced coma, let her body heal. And I went home and I told someone, I was like, I don't think she's going to wake up. She knew she was tired. She was just like, everybody, in fact, I was grooming her dog. It was hard to groom her dog ever again.
Oh, shit.
She was like, everybody will be okay now. And I was like, no, I kind of joked like, no, we won't. And she's like, no, I don't want to outlive my horse, which, horse people understand. I know, Kylo, I'm okay. And that following, I want to say it was Monday, I woke up and I went into the kitchen and I felt like my heart had stopped and I fell to the floor. Everything went black. And then I kind of came to and I was like, well, you start like, well, that was weird. Maybe I passed out or something. I don't know. So then went about my business, and then it happened again, but not as painful. And then I got the text message. The times that I had that was the first time her heart stopped. And the second time was when she passed. I didn't know she had passed by the time I made it to the hospital. But there's always been a piece of me that she just took with her, which that's okay. Because if that means I'm there with her, she's still here with me.
I feel like you literally just took the words out of my mouth.
She was, my soul. She took part of me with her.
Yeah. I literally feel like you took the words out of my mouth. I wanted to write something. I had to do something with these feelings, and I started writing, and I was like, you know what, let me write write what I want to say at the funeral if I'm given the privilege to speak. So I wrote down this whole thing, and I mean, like I wrote this and tweaked it for like literally 10 days and just crying every single day. And it's I'm not gonna feel normal until I say goodbye. No. I'm not gonna feel I know I'm not gonna heal very quickly from this at all. Like this sucks. This really, really sucks. The world really, really lost a very beautiful human being, and he has a little girl that's gonna be born in a couple of months. So
no.
Yeah, it just sucks. Little baby that I haven't even met yet, and it's just the whole situation sucks. Sorry to bum out everybody watching this.
It's part of life. But I you know what I actually found a lot through my grief was a huge support in our community.
Okay, at least clients are calling.
Yeah, right. They're
Sunday.
like on a Sunday.
On a flippin' Sunday. Grief is an interesting teacher.